Okay, here's an installation of an automatic power factor correction device, or energy saver, power saver, several words to describe the device. It actually is wired in currently to this 200 amp service. The size of this device is rated up to 200 amps based on the CT that we've got installed, which is up at the top. I'll show you that. Right there, the CT is up in the upper portion of the incoming wire as I'm pointing to it here. It's a removable CT. What that does is that reads the power factor, the amps draw the current and the voltage, and adjusts accordingly. The banks of capacitors that are needed, just like on the three-phase automatic banks. This is very sophisticated in that there isn't any others offered in the country, in the United States, at this point. I know I've purchased and tested out of the box some other brands from China, and they don't work at all right out of the box, I can tell you that. This is not finished. I just did this to show you a demonstration on this panel, so I didn't finish it off as an electrical code yet, but just wanted to give you an idea of what it's doing. We've got a readout here. It shows the power factor. We can scroll through and show the kVAR amount that's drawing at any given time, the kilowatts, and the capacitor status. Currently in this home, it's showing 6. I'm not sure if it's going to come up on the camera or not, but it's showing all 6 banks of capacitors engaged at this moment because of the power factor in the home and the draw. It requires all 6. Now this is adjusts up to 6 maximum and down to 0. It'll actually turn off. That's where your efficiency is coming in. The lower cost or static power factor or power savers, you want to call them. I've got mine. It's called my brand is called a Power Miser. At any rate, they are all the time. The capacitors are wired in full time, so that you don't have as much efficiency as you do with these. These are intelligent devices where there is a circuit board or motherboard in here controlling everything that's going on, telling the capacitors which ones to turn on, which ones to turn off. This goes up to, this box in particular is 150 microfarads total, or 3 kVAR. So right now I'm showing just about a 97, just over in the lead condition on my power factor. It's on a 0.97, just over the perfect 1. Now I basically had this. I've had this installed. It seems to be, best I could tell is I'm getting about a 35% savings. It seems to be more effective than the static devices or unintelligent devices. I know we've got a couple of customers that put these in electrical, or no, excuse me, in garages, mechanics garages on single phase. This is wired in single phase, and they actually saw another 35%. We had one customer that said his electric bill went from 800 and I think it was 830 down to 513 or something crazy like that. So that's a nice savings for him, and that'll pay for itself in a few 2 to 3 months or something like that on that garage. So these things are great for that type of application, small single phase businesses as well. And thank you